Hello, bachas. How are you? Okay, now let us get into this into our literature readers. Unit number 9, The Bond of Love. It is written by Kenneth Anderson, and he himself is narrating the story of this. What should I call? It's a bear. It's a sloth bear, which was tamed, which was domesticated, I should say, because bear is a wild animal, and it was tamed. It was like a pet to this poet and to this author, sorry, and his wife. So before you read section, can there be love and friendship between human beings and wild animals? Why not? There can be. So let's read a fascinating account of an orphaned sloth bear that was rescued by the author. Orphaned means a person who doesn't have his parents alive, or yeah, not without staying without them. Okay, so this was an orphaned sloth bear, and it was rescued and taken home by the author, right? So sloth bears inhabit forested areas, including the tropical rainforest of India and grassland at lower elevations. So where do we find sloth bears in India? But most probably in the tropical rainforest of India and grasslands at lower elevations. Sloth bears have very shaggy hair and long muzzles. Using their claws to dig, they can then use their lips to form a tube. They form a tube with the help of their lips after digging the ground with the help of their claws, which can go deep into the ground or into hard to reach areas like dead trees for their food. Their main food is termites. They love to eat termites. Okay, so you can hear them suck up their food from several feet away. So let us find out what Kenneth Anderson has to say about his pet sloth bear. I will begin with Bruno, my wife's pet sloth bear. I got him for her by accident. So by an accident, he got this sloth bear, which was named Bruno, and it was gifted to the author's wife by the author himself. Okay, 2 years ago, now he is telling us the story how he got the sloth bear, this Bruno. 2 years ago, we were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore. People were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. Some were shot and some escaped. We thought that everything was over when suddenly a black sloth bear came out panting in the hot sun. What happened 2 years ago? Author and his friends, they had gone into the sugarcane fields near Mysore to shoot the pigs. Okay, and they shot some of the pigs, and some of them got escaped. And suddenly they saw a black sloth bear coming out of the sugarcane field, which was panting in the hot sun. Panting means to breathe heavily. So it was breathing very heavily, and at that moment, author thought not to shot this sloth bear because they had not gone over there to shoot the bear, right? So what he says further: now I will not shoot a sloth bear wantonly, but unfortunately for the poor beast, one of my companions did not feel that way about it and promptly shot the bear on the spot. So at that moment, author thought he should not shoot the bear, but as he thought of, his friends didn't do the same way. So one of his friends, what he did, he shot the bear on the spot wantonly. Wantonly means for no good reason. He thought, why to shoot the sloth bear, as it has not done any it had not done any harm to them. So why to shoot the sloth bear? So he didn't shoot, but one of his companions, he shoot it. As we watched the fallen animal, we were surprised to see that the black fur on its back moved and left the prostrate body. So when they went over there where the animal was lying dead, the sloth bear was lying prostrated. Prostrated means lying on the ground facing downwards. नीचे की तरफ मुंह करके वो एनिमल मरा हुआ पड़ा था. And when they went over there, they saw on the back of that animal its fur was moving. The animal was dead, but its fur was moving. How it was happening, they all were surprised. Then we saw it was a baby bear that had been riding on its mother's back when the sudden shot had killed her. Then they discovered it was not the animal which was moving, it was the baby bear which was riding on its mother's back. उसकी माँ जो मर के गिरी हुई थी उसके ऊपर वो राइड कर रहा था when she was shot killed. The little creature ran around its prostrate parent making a pitiful noise, and when the little creature it came out of the fur and it saw its parent, its mother dead, it ran around its body making a pitiful noise. Pitiful means someone should have mercy. It was literally crying because it saw its mother dead. I ran up to it to attempt a capture. It scooted into the sugarcane field. So the author, he ran, he followed that baby bear to capture him, to catch him, but it scooted. Scooted means ran away. It ran away into the sugarcane field. Following it with my companions, I was able to grab it by the scruff of its neck while it snapped and tried to scratch me with its long hooked claws. What happened? He was able to catch the baby bear with the its scruff. Scruff means this part. This part of the animal is very loose, so we can easily hold the animal over there. So the author held the animal by the scruff, and the animal was making every bit of the effort to escape from the author's hand by snapping him, by scratching him with its long and hooked claws. We put it in one of the gunny bags we had brought, and when I got back to Bangalore, I duly presented it to my wife. And when he went back to Bangalore, he presented that baby sloth bear as a gift to his wife. She was delighted. She was very happy. She at once put a colored ribbon around its neck, and after discovering the cub was a boy, she christened it Bruno. And she made a ribbon and she put the ribbon around its neck, and then they discovered that the bear cub, it was a boy. So she christened means she named that baby bear, okay, as Bruno, और तब उसका नाम रखा गया Bruno. Bruno soon took to drinking milk from a bottle. It was but a step further, and within a few days he started eating and drinking everything else. So initially they fed Bruno by giving him milk through a bottle, but after few days he literally started eating and drinking everything. Please highlight this part of the sentence, eating and drinking everything. सब माने सब कुछ खाता और पीता था. And he started eating and drinking everything, and everything is the right word, for he ate porridge made from any ingredient. Porridge is a liquid kind of a soup, or what you may call it, curry. Okay, it was made from any ingredient like vegetables, fruits, nuts, meat, especially pork. Pork means pig meat. Pig's meat, यानी जो लोग pig खाते हैं वो pork, उसको pork बोलते हैं. So porridge made of meat, especially pork, curry and rice, regardless of condiments and chilies. उसको condiments और chilies का कुछ यही नहीं था. He used to eat everything. Okay, breads, eggs, chocolate, sweets, puddings, ice creams, etc., etc., etc. As for drink, milk, tea, coffee, lime juice, aerated water, buttermilk, beer, alcoholic liquor, and in fact anything liquid. जो भी liquid था वो गटक जाता था, पी जाता था, right? वो जो भी खाने की चीज़ हो, he used to eat everything. So and in fact anything liquid, it all went down with relish. So मज़े लेके खाता और पीता था. The bear became very attached to our two Alsatian dogs and to all the children of the tenants living in our bungalow. So this Bruno, he got familiar and very attached to the two Alsatian dogs. Author also had two Alsatian dogs with him. He got attached to it, and also Bruno got attached to the children of the tenants living in their bungalow. He was left quite free in his younger days and spent his time in playing, running into the kitchen, and going to sleep in our beds. So when when Bruno was young, he was left free to roam, to run anywhere he wanted. So he used to play, he used to run into the kitchen, and he used to go to bed in the author's bed. One day an accident befell him. I put down poison, that is barium carbonate, to kill the rats and mice that had got into my library. So one ब्रूनो बहुत ही नटखट किस्म का स्लॉथ बेयर था, जो now only I told you that he ate, he drank everything what he got on his way. So one day author had brought this barium carbonate नाम का जो poison है, he got it for to kill the rats and mice in his library. Okay. Bruno entered the library as he often did, and he ate some of the poison. So Bruno जो हमेशा की तरह library में जाता था, he saw something over there kept in the bucket or in that can, okay, and he ate some of the barium carbonate. वो जैम समझ के खा गया बच्चा. बाद में क्या हो गया, फिर paralysis set into the extent that he could not stand on his feet. उसके पैर, उसका हाथ, उसका body paralyzed हो गया. He could not stand on his feet, but he dragged himself on his stumps to my wife. Somehow he dragged himself towards the author's wife to tell her that something had happened to him. उसको कुछ तो भी हुआ है, ये बोलने के लिए वो रेंगता हुआ ऑथर की वाइफ की तरफ गया. Who called me? And she called her husband. I guessed what had happened. And author, he came to know what might have happened. He might have eaten the poison. Off I rushed in the car to the Wet's residence. A case of poisoning, tame pure, barium carbonate. What to do? So author was also nervous. What would happen to Bruno? So what he did in a hurry, he went to the Wet's residence. Wet means animals doctor who treats animals. Okay, he went over there, and over there he told everything: a poison case, a tame bear, he ate barium carbonate. Now what to do? Okay, out came his medical book, and a feverish reference to index began. Feverish, let me find out the meaning. Feverish means excited, frenzied. So as soon as doctor came to know what was the case about, so he took out his medical book and he started searching for the index. What to do when such a case comes of a poison? What poison did you say, sir? Barium carbonate. Oh yes, barium salts. Barium carbonate. Symptoms: paralysis, treatment, injection of. Just a minute, sir. I will bring my syringe and the medicine. So this was the doctor's reaction. So he looked into his book, and he got the solution, or he got the proper treatment for that. So injection should be given to this kind of patient. A dash back to the car. Bruno still floundering about on his stumps. But clearly weakening rapidly, some vomiting, heavy breathing with heavy flanks and gaping mouth. So when author looked at Bruno was still floundering. Floundering means struggling to move. He was making every bit of effort to move from that place, as he was not able to move. He was paralyzed. He was clearly weakening. Rapidly he was weakening. बहुत तेजी से कमज़ोर होता जा रहा था. Some vomiting, heavy breathing with heavy flanks and gaping mouth. Gaping mouth, मुंह खुला करके वो सांस लेने की कोशिश कर रहा था. Hold him, everybody. In goes the hypodermic. Bruno squeals, ow, like this. So hypodermic, a long needle used to give an injection under the skin. So Bruno got the injection when everybody held him very tightly, and he got the 10 cc of antidote जो poison के लिए काम आता है. So this antidote injection was injected into his body, and but obviously it was his reaction. He squealed, he shouted in pain. Okay, enters his body system without a drop being wasted. 10 minutes later, condition unchanged. 10 मिनट बाद ऑब्जर्व किया, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. Okay, it was unchanged. He was in the same condition. Another 10 cc injected. Another 10 cc injection was given. Then 10 minutes later, breathing less stertorous breathing means noisy breathing as in snoring. 10 minutes later, when another injection was given, he was breathing, making a noise as if he was snoring. Okay, then Bruno can move his arms and legs a little, although he cannot stand yet. So again, after that, it was observed that he was able to move his arms, he was able to move his legs, but he was not able to stand. 30 minutes later, after 30 minutes, Bruno gets up and has a great feed. 30 मिनट बाद ये बंदा खड़ा हो गया, ये जानवर खड़ा हो गया और he had a great feed. फिर खाना शुरू कर दिया इस एनिमल ने. He looks at us disdainfully. Disdainfully means he didn't like the thing which had happened with him. Now he was looking at the author disdainfully as if the author had done something to him. Who told Bruno to eat that poison? He himself did it, right? And he was looking disdainfully, disagreeably. You did wrong with me. Like this, in that way, he was looking at the author. As much as to say, he was trying to say, it was not good what had happened to me, like this. Now, later on, he was thinking, what's barium carbonate to a big black bear like me? और मेरे जैसे बंदे के लिए बेरियम कार्बोनेट है क्या चीज़? कुछ नहीं है. Bruno is still eating and he was having his मज़े लेके खा रहा था. So till here we are going to discover Bruno's story and what happened to it later on. We are going to discuss it in our next video. Till that time, you people are going to watch this video, read this much part in the textbook, go through the summary, find out the difficult words and the meaning, and note them down in your notebook. Leave your comments in the comment section. Till then, bye.